We got the whistle and the kickoff, the start of the 2012 football season. Taken at the 10, 15, 20, 25. Gang tackled at just about the 30-yard line.
So about the 29-yard line.
So it'll be first down. First and 10. Let's see where they're marking it at.
Lined him out on the tackle for the
marking at the 29, so it'll be first down at the 29.
Nice return for Cody Davis, number 22. He's playing, let's see, what is Davis playing? I think tailback or wide receiver maybe?
Yeah, okay. Mustangs up to the line of scrimmage. They're running a flex formation, which use two wing backs. Martin's under center. We have a handoff up the middle, and he fumbled the ball. Berthoud has recovered it. It's Berthoud ball at the 29-yard line.
Not the kind of start Fort Morgan needed, but I think with the leadership we have, with the experience we have, we should be able to overcome that. Here we'll see what Berthoud's going to attack with.
Yeah, they're coming up to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver right. They look like they're almost set in a flex type of offense also. Snap. Quarterback is rolling out to the right side and brought down at the 25-yard line.
That was a nice little quick out to 26. Nice little gain of 3 yards.
Cody Davis and Ulysses Hernandez on the tackle.
Second
down and 6.
About 2nd and 7 from the 25. Fort Morgan will have to keep an eye on that little pass out into the flat. Berthoud's up to the line of scrimmage. Have trips left. Quarterback pitches left. The running back is hit and down at the 30. That's been a loss of 4.
Stacked up behind the line of scrimmage. Cody Davis made first contact.
So it will be 3rd and 10.
That was a good stop by the defense there, bringing up a longer 3rd down.
Yeah. Berthoud up to the line. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers right. Gets the snap. Being pressured. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Big hit by number 4. Ulysses Hernandez. If he would have caught it, he wouldn't have gone anywhere anyway. So
now the quarterback was lucky to not have that picked off with all the Mustangs in the area coming up hard. Great defensive stand for the first one of the season.
Yep. Brings up 4th and 10 from the 30. They're lining up to punt the ball.
The yellow back in punt formation for the Spartans.
Snap to the punter. He gets it off. It's fairly deep. It is in the end zone for a touchback.
Well, that was bouncing around right down there by the 1-yard line. Berthoud had a defender there to down it, but luckily for Fort Morgan, it rolled into the end zone. We'll start off on the 20 in our second drive.
Yeah. Okay, the opening kickoff had been brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance with 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan. Ingmeyer Phillips can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. So it's 1st and 10 at the 20 for Fort Morgan. Set in their flex formation. 2 wing backs. 85 goes in motion. Martins keeps it, pitches it right. Running up the sideline. A big gain over the 50 to about the 46-yard line of Berthoud.
Stepped out of bounds.
That was a nice 34-yard gain on that play.
So that's what they're marking it back to the 45 of Fort Morgan.
Oh, must have stepped out of bounds. So 25-yard gain. Still a very nice run. Quarterback kept that till the last minute and pitched it, and there was no one out there to stop Pineda.
Mustangs to the line of scrimmage, flex formation. Man in motion to the left, running wide. He's got an opening. He got a gain of about 7, it looks like.
Davis on the sweep. Crosses the 50.
We've got a stoppage of play here.
It's going to be a second down and about 2.
That was a nice carry by Davis, just kind of a quick pitch, and he went around the left end. And he had 5 yards before anyone made contact on him.
They got a flag on the field or something against Fort Morgan. We'll see what they're marking it back from the 50. Holding on the offense from the 50. So that brings up 1st and 15 from the Mustangs' 40-yard line.
Boy, 2 drives and 2 big mistakes. Let's hope they can overcome this 1st and 15.
Yeah, maybe they'll get the jitters out and get the ball moved downfield. Martins has them up to the line. Calling out this, hands it off. Nate Alexander over the right side.
Nate Alexander on the carry.
Gains about 2 yards to the 42.
43-yard line.
They're certainly spreading it around a lot more than they did last year. Last year they had a couple people with their workhorses, and so far tonight, 4 plays and 4 different runners.
So we'll see if they can get this broke open here a little bit and get somebody out into the clear. They're up to the line of scrimmage. Martin's under center. They're in the I formation this time. Martin's hands off. Carry of about 4 yards to the 46-yard line.
Crosses the 45 to about the 46.
Some tough running up the middle there.
3rd down and 9.
So it's 3rd down.
Butala on the tackle for the Spartans.
3rd and 9. We'll see what Morgan comes out in, if they're going to try to pass on this or if they're going to continue to run. They're in the I formation. Martin's under center. Berthoud is about 6 on the line. Martin's back to pass. Looking, still looking downfield. He's taking off running. He looks like he has got the 1st down. We'll see where they marked it out at.
James Martin's on the keeper.
Let's see if he picked it up. I can't. They're marking him at the 45. We'll see if they're calling it 4th down and
it's going to be 4th and short.
Very short.
I think every time they've made positive yards except for the penalty, I'm with Coach Harrison here that we got to run.
Yeah, they should be able to pick this up in the I formation. Martins takes off and gains 5 on. Let's say gains 4 on the quarterback keeper to the 41.
That's going to be a Mustang 1st down.
So that'll be 1st and 10 from the Berthoud 41-yard line.
It was kind of a quick snap and ran the ball before Berthoud gets set. I think the size of the Mustangs up front is paying off. I know they put a lot of time into the weight room this offseason. Yeah,
and it's showing. It looks like they're up to the line of scrimmage in the I formation again. Martin's under center. Have receivers left and right. Martin's counting out the snap. Hands it off up the middle. And no, it looks like they're going to mark him with about a yard loss. So it will be second and 11 from the 42.
First play from scrimmage, that was a loss of the night. Fort Morgan seems to have a pretty straightforward game plan like we talked about. Run the ball until Berthoud can stop us.
Yep. So we'll see what we get here with 2nd and 11 from the 42 in the I formation. Martin's under center. Snap, handoff to Nate Alexander over the right side. And he looks like he has picked up about 3 yards.
Nate Alexander on the carry, slides inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line.
At the 39, so it'll be 3rd and 9 from the 39.
Yeah, Martin's faked the handoff to Bohm up the middle and then had Alexander follow him.
So it looks like Morgan is just going to try and power this football down the field. And they've gone away from the flex and into the I formation again. Martin's under center. Counting out the signal. Takes the snap, rolls, looking to throw downfield. He's got plenty of room to run. He's taken off running. Got a nice block. Got to the 30, and he has picked up a first down with a run of about 10 yards. First down and 10 at the 30.
Yeah, he rolled out to his left side there and had a blocker in front of him, and everyone was covered downfield. And he just directed his blocker to go down, and he cut off the block and gained the first.
Yeah, it was a nice. It was wide open out to the left side. They're sticking with the I formation. Mustangs up to the line. Martin's under center. Martin's kept Martin's hands off up the middle. Jared Bohm. Nice run down to the not the 2 or 1 yard line.
That's just a really quick hitter, Brian, and they ran that right up the middle, and the linebacker must have been stunting the other way because there was no one there until the safeties.
Yeah, it looks like I would call it first, and they're calling it on the 2, so we'll say first and goal at the 2. So we'll see they can pound this in on the next play, or how many plays it's going to take here. They're going to line up the full house backfield. Martin's under center. Martins takes the snap, hands it off to Nate Alexander, and he is in for the Fort Morgan touchdown. 5:40 left in the first quarter. The Mustangs go ahead 6-0.
With that full house backfield, they just had everybody go student body right. Alexander followed them in for the touchdown. Nice drive.
Yeah, look, that was good. That's what they've been practicing, and they put it to use. So now they're going to line up for the extra point. Jacob Frick is the kicker.
Frick to attempt the point.
Down. It looks good from here. And the point is good. So at 5:40 in the first period, Fort Morgan 7, Berthoud 0, and the cannon has just gone off. What a wonderful sound to hear at Fort Morgan.
You're absolutely right there, Brian. Anyone who's been to a game at Legion anytime for as long as I can remember knows that after a score you've got to brace yourself for that cannon. Many a time it's made me jump.
Yeah, I've been caught many times not paying attention. So we'll get lined up here for the kickoff. This Fort Morgan timeout is brought to you by Valley View Villa. Look to the team at Valley View for rehab, short-term, or long-term care needs. Stop by 815 Fremont or call them today, 867-8261. B&B Appliance at 502 Ensign in Fort Morgan can help you save water, energy, and the environment without sacrificing quality and performance. Change for the better with B&B Appliance. Okay, we're getting set for the kickoff. Eric Kimball has the ball on the tee. The ref has just given the whistle to start to go ahead and kick the ball. Eric Kimball, kick. Nice kick. Berthoud catches it at the 8, up to the 20, 25, up to the left side, over the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
That was a nice run. Fort Morgan on special teams is a little bit harder on tackling. There were a lot of arm tackles that he was able to run through and gain probably another 15 yards.
So we'll see what first and 10 from the 33.
The last drive, Berthoud was 3 and out. Let's hope for the Mustangs that they can keep that streak going.
Yeah. Quarterback is in the shotgun formation. Hands it off. No, it's a keeper up the middle. And Fort Morgan, they fumbled the ball. Going left. He may go. It was picked up. They're chasing him down. He's down to the 30, and they have thrown a flag on the play. We have 2 flags on the play. One at the 45 of Berthoud and one at the 27 of Fort Morgan. So we'll see what they figure this out to be.
You don't see that very often. A fumble picked up, and then luckily it went into a wide receiver or tight end's hands, and he knew what to do with it, went around the end, and Fort Morgan had to catch up from behind.
We'll see what they're. See what the illegal block in the back on the offense. Personal foul face mask on Fort Morgan. Offset, so we'll go back and play first and 10 at the 33. So nothing hurt. So we'll start over here fresh. So.
Yeah, Fort Morgan really benefited from that call. A 35-yard gain and a face mask penalty at the end could have put Berthoud down at the 20-yard line, but instead Berthoud made a mistake as well, and it all gets canceled out.
Yeah, and I think that illegal block had come after the fumble, and the wide receiver had taken off downfield. So Berthoud up to the line. Quarterback is in the shotgun, takes the ball. Keeps it, pitches it back. Nice stop at the 35-yard line by the Mustangs. Like Alexander Perez was in on the stop.
It looked like he had a little bit of room, then the Fort Morgan defenders closed in really fast.
So that was a gain of 2. Second and 8 from the 35. Berthoud up to the line. Quarterback has it, rolls out to the left, throws out to the right side to number 26. Brought down at the 46-yard line. That will be a first down for Berthoud.
After he caught the ball, he made a really good move and juked one of the defenders. Was able to get another 6 or 7 yards.
So that pass was open earlier when they had run it. 4:28 and counting in the first quarter. Mustangs 7, Berthoud 0. Berthoud is marching down the field right at the moment. So it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
First down for Berthoud of the game.
Man in motion. Quarterback pitches it. It's on the ground. If Morgan, Berthoud got back on it, but that's a loss of about 4 yards. So it will be. Now they're saying about 3, so it'll be about 2nd and 13 from the 46 of Berthoud.
That's Woodale's second carry, and one was for a loss of 4, and the second was for a loss of 3. Although that one wasn't his fault, the quarterback pitched it on the ground.
Yeah. And they need a little work on that. Berthoud up to the line. Quarterback is in the shotgun. 45 is in motion left. He's back to pass. It's incomplete. He overthrew the receiver out in the flat. So that'll bring up 3rd and 13.
Dietz 2 for 4 on the night. 1 pass for 4 and 1 for 11. That time he didn't have the time. A Fort Morgan rusher was on top of him as he threw.
So the pressure there from the Fort Morgan line paid off that time. So it is 3rd and 13 from the 43-yard line. Berthoud up to the line. We'll see. The quarterback is Nicholas Dietz. He's in the backfield. He's looking to throw out. Oh, it's tipped and caught. It was caught at the 49-yard line of Fort Morgan. So it will bring up 4th and 5 from the 49.
Yeah, that was tipped and then caught, and he turned upfield, but still Fort Morgan held, and it's a 4th and long 4 yards.
So we've got Nate Alexander back, and Ulysses Hernandez are back to receive the punt. Berthoud snapped to the punter. Kick. And he's wide. Nate Alexander up the left side to the 40, 45, 50, 45, and out of bounds. They have a flag on the play. No, we don't. Somebody's shoes are colored yellow. They need to change those. But it will be 1st and 10
Mustangs will take it there. First down
from the, let's see where they're marking it at. Be 1st and 10 from about the 40, I believe.
That was a really nice punt return. He caught it coming forward, and there's only one guy anywhere near. He juked him, and was able to get all the way down to having the safety push him out of bounds down at the 40.
So Morgan is in real good field position right now. So 2:35 on the clock in the first quarter. Fort Morgan 7, Berthoud 0. Morgan is set up in their flex formation again. Martin's under center. Pitch to Chris Pineda around the right side, and he is going to be stopped for no gain. It will be 2nd and 10
back to the line of scrimmage.
at the 40.
Not very often do you end up with no gain, and it's an excellent play for him because he was stopped in the backfield, and he basically fought his way through 4 yards of defenders to make sure it wasn't a loss.
Morgan coming back out in their flex formation again, up to the line of scrimmage. Martin's under center, calling out the signals. And we have a handoff up the middle. And that is a gain of about just over 5 yards.
That's Bowman. It rides for about a gain of about 7.
That was a
3rd down and 3.
handoff up the middle, so it'll be 3rd and 3. We had a nice gain of 7. Morgan up to the line. We have a stoppage of play. Referee timeout. Okay, now we're winding the clock again. Martin's under center, flex formation. Handoff up the middle again. Jared Bohm. Looks like he has enough for the first down.
About the 29-yard line.
He had a run there of about
That is a Mustang
5 yards, so
down.
it's 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line.
It's kind of turning in the workhorse for him at this point.
So they've gone from the I formation to the flex, moving the ball down the field this time. So they're back into the flex formation again. Minute 15 left in the first quarter. Martin's under center. Back to pass. Looking downfield. He has somebody wide open down the middle. It's a caught touchdown. Touchdown for Cody Davis.
That's a Mustang touchdown.
That was a 30-yard touchdown to Cody Davis. Fort Morgan now leading 13-0 with a minute 4 left in the first quarter.
He led Davis just perfect on that one. There was one safety that I thought was going to come up and break up the play, and he just approached it at a little bit of the wrong angle, and Davis caught it and just walked in unmolested.
Yeah, it was a beautiful pass. He let him out there nice. So now Jacob Schrick is into it, kept the point after. So we have the snap, ball down, and hit the upright and went through.
With 1:04 left to go in the first quarter.
A minute and 4 left in the first period. It is 14-0 Fort Morgan. Platte Valley Hearing Center. You don't have to travel out of town to receive the best and most advanced hearing health care. Visit Platte Valley Hearing Center, located at 409 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Ackley Building Center, your one-stop center for projects around your home, office, or yard, and they now carry appliances. Ackley Building Center, located at 1402 Mill Street in Brush. Buildings by Design. Buildings by Design in Brush takes pride in their workmanship and quality of their relationships with clients. For a free bid, call Pat Walter at 842-5837. Building today's business. Buildings by Design.
Eric Kimball to heat up for the Mustangs.
Ryan, if we direct everybody's view off to the east, a full moon is coming up to shine down and watch a little Fort Morgan Mustang.
And you know that this full moon is the blue moon. This is the second full moon of the month.
That is true. I hadn't heard that.
I found that out this morning. So we're under a blue moon. Kickoff downfield. Berthoud takes it at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, up to almost to the 39-yard line.
Brings the ball to the 39-yard line.
Pretty nice field position for Berthoud, but so far they really haven't been able to get much going. Their first drive ended up netting them no yards. And then the second one ended up only going for about 18 yards, getting one first down and then out.
Yeah. Berthoud is up to the line, handoff up the middle from the 39, and he has a gain of about 6 yards to the 45-yard line.
Just kind of up the middle and a cloud of dust on that one.
The quarterback lined up under center that time. That was the first time he'd been under center. So we'll see. They have 31 seconds left in the period. They're coming up to the line. Quarterback is going under center again. Man in motion, handoff up the middle. Going to be just short of the first down. The gain of about 4.
Brings the ball to about
so it will be
29-yard line. Third and a yard.
Third and a yard
from the
48-yard line. So that is the end of the first quarter. Fort Morgan 14, Berthoud nothing. You're listening to Fort Morgan football on B106 and B106.com. Okay, it's 3rd and 1 at the 48-yard line. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It will be 4th and 1 from the 48.
4th down and a yard.
Looks like Berthoud might go for it here. You know, down 14-0 at the beginning of the second quarter. You really can't afford to give Fort Morgan the ball again.
Now we'll see what they've been moving the ball a little bit. They didn't move anywhere on that play. Quarterback is in the shotgun formation. Takes the ball, it's a keeper over the right side, and he does pick up the first down. It's a gain of about 3, just into Fort Morgan territory. We'll call it at the 50.
That's a first down.
Yeah, he faked it to the fullback. Kind of the same play we saw last night at the freshman game. The quarterback kind of gives a long ride to the fullback and holds the ball and then reads the defensive tackle. If the defensive tackle comes up and hits the fullback, he pulls the ball out and goes a little bit wider. A little bit risky the longer you let it in there because that fullback wants to hold on before he gets hit.
Yeah. Dietz under center. Drops back to pass. It's a flare out to the left, out to the right, and overthrows his receiver, Alexander Kingsley. So that will bring up 2nd and 10 from the 50.
2nd and 10.
So that's what we're looking for, is some no yardage from Berthoud.
Kind of surprises me so far the last couple drives. They've had some success with the quick hitters running up the middle and then to go back to the pass. Unless the coaches read something from up in the box and thought it was time to try one.
Yep. Berthoud with the ball. Handoff. Runner. Brought down at the Mustang at the Berthoud 49-yard line. That is a loss of just about a yard.
Stacked up just behind the line of scrimmage by
so it will be 3rd and 11 from the 49.
Woodhill kind of raising his hands to his teammates and saying, "Why aren't you blocking?" That's his 3rd run and 3rd run for a loss.
His average is not good tonight. Berthoud up to the line of scrimmage. Nicholas Dietz, quarterback, is in the shotgun. Back off to his right just a little bit. Snap. He's running right. Still looking. Now he decides to turn it upfield. And he gets a gain of about 3 yards. Possibly. Let's see. It looks like it's just going to be back over the 50-yard line. So they're going to mark it at the 49-yard. At the 49. So it'll be 4th and 9 from the Mustang 49.
Yeah, when it was 4th and 1 at the 40, it made sense to go for it, but 10 yards is hard to pick up in midfield against this Fort Morgan defense tonight.
So Berthoud in the punt formation. Snaps it to the punter. Kicks. It looks like it's not a real. It is kicked out of bounds.
Ayala's punt goes out of bounds.
They're marking it. Let's see where they mark the ball at. mark them back up the field from the 10 to the right about the 14-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Fort Morgan from the 14-yard.
First down and 10.
1st and 10. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. It's from the 24-yard line. So Martins has them huddled up, breaking towards the line.
They actually spot the ball at 24. 1st down and 10, Mustang.
Set in the flex formation. Under center, calling it out. Hands off, over to the right, and he gain of about 2
Nate Alexander
by Nate Alexander.
Crosses the 25 to about the 27.
I was thinking on that play it might have been the time to try and throw one over the top. Berthoud's got 8 in the box. Everybody's up front and on the line. They have a single coverage on the outside and single safety.
And they're bringing it up, trying to stop it. Hopefully they can pop a pass over the middle or out to the side, and maybe it'll back that defense off just a little bit. So it is 2nd and 7 from the 27. Martin's under center. His receiver in motion. Handoff up the middle. It was a quick hitter. We have a flag on the play. He did have a gain to the 32. So we'll see what the penalty is.
I think the runner that went in motion started to turn up field before the snap.
And that's what the call was. So that'll set him back 5 yards.
That was Toby McBride on the carry.
So that'll make it 2nd and let's see what if they have accepted this penalty or are they declining. What are they? Legal formation on Fort Morgan. So it's 2nd down again from the 21.
Toby McBride, a true freshman. I guess they're all true freshmen in high school, but a freshman on his first carry in varsity on the first game of the season. I think we can look forward to a lot of really nice plays by Toby. He's quite an athlete.
It looked good. It is now 2nd and 13 from the 21. Martins has him under center. Receivers left, one back, I field. Handoff. Nope, he keeps it. Martins is wide open. He's going 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Oh, we have 2 flags on the play. So we'll see what those are. It may be coming back. He was wide open down that right sideline, but we've got laundry on the field.
It's one of the really nice things about establishing the inside run early is then on a play like that you can fake that dive to that fullback and they're all crashing inside and the quarterback just keeps it and goes right around in. And he was untouched for about 79 yards.
Yeah, we have one flag back about the 23. We have another flag at the 48 of Berthoud and another flag at the 27 of Berthoud. So we'll see if they can get this figured out here. Which penalty they're. Here we go. So we have holding and personal foul on Fort Morgan. And then unnecessary. So we're seeing what personal. So they're taking the holding call. Personal foul is declined. So I'm not sure just what. So it will be marked off from the 21.
Well, hopefully Fort Morgan got rid of all their mistakes on one play. It's pretty bad. I don't know if I've ever seen 3 penalties on one team on the same play.
2nd down again. So it is about 2nd and 21 from the 8.
So the ball is on the 9-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd down at 25.
We'll see what they which play they come up with now. That was an excellent run by Martins, but it was all for naught. So we have 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Fort Morgan 14, Berthoud nothing. Mustangs up to the line of scrimmage. We have 3 receivers left. Martins under center. Drops back. Hands off to Nate Alexander. And he might have got...
on the draw. He is tripped up at about the...
Looks like he has a no gain. Still, it is now 3rd and 25 at the 8.
Yeah, he didn't have much chance on that one. Berthoud knew they weren't going to pass.
So we've got the Mustangs, 3 receivers left. Martins under center, calling out the signals. Takes the snap, rolls to his left, looking downfield, throws, and it is incomplete at about the 24-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th and 25 at the 8.
On the cover for the Spartans. It's going to bring up a 4th down. And
I think we'll definitely see him punt from here, and probably Berthoud's going to get some really nice field position. When we get later in the season and it's a closer game, penalties like that are going to kill us.
Yeah, they've got to, I'm sure Coach Chisholm will be working on that next week.
Tony Swetzik back to punt for the Mustangs.
Tony Swetzik to punt. Nice punt out of the end zone. And it bounced at the 41. It is bouncing, rolling to Berthoud's 46-yard line.
The ball is down at the 47-yard line.
So it will be Berthoud ball, 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line, with 7:03 left in the second quarter. Fort Morgan 14, Berthoud 0.
If you're a Berthoud fan right now, you're hoping that your offense can finally get something going.
That's a
Of course,
45-yard
as Mustangs, we want to see the Mustangs stuff them once more.
So Berthoud up to the line. Quarterback gets the ball, keeps her. It's a keeper. He is running. It tripped up out to the left. It's a gain of about 7 yards to the 46-yard line of Fort Morgan.
The 46-yard line. Second down and 2.
Nice little, again, that long handoff fake to the fullback. You almost have to have 2 defenders there, 1 to take each person. So the defense has to play responsibility type defense.
So it is, they're calling it 2nd and 2 from the 46. Berthoud handoff to number 22 around the right end, and he is hit in the backfield. So that looks like a loss of about 1.
Michael O'Neill on the keeper, on the carry.
So that will bring up
good open field tackle.
3rd and 3 from the 47-yard line.
3rd down and 3.
I'm thinking that Berthoud's coaching staff may want to take a look at that and not give that guy the ball, although I can't say it's all his fault, but 4 runs and 4 losses.
His average is not good tonight. Berthoud up to the line. Quarterback gets the ball. It's a keeper over the right side. He's got the first down to the 40-yard line.
Beats on the keeper.
That was a run of about 7 yards.
That's the 4th time the quarterback, Dietz, has carried the ball, and he's averaging about 5 yards per carry.
And he's been their best gainer for yards tonight, that's for sure. Dietz up to the line in the shotgun formation. 2 backs behind him. Takes the handoff, keeps it, pitches it left. Run to the 35. He is down at the 30, so that is a run of 10. So that will be 1st and 10 from the 30.
Yeah, 45 is a big old-style fullback, and he runs downfield or downhill, if you know that analogy.
Yeah, and he is only a junior. So it is 1st and 10 at the 30. Dietz in the grabs the ball. It is a keeper. Gain of about 2 to the. Yeah, they're going to give him 3. Let's call it the 27-yard line.
30 or 28-yard line. James Martin's on the tackle. 2nd down and 8.
They seem to have figured out something about what Fort Morgan's doing up front and in the middle.
Getting the play in from the sidelines. Again, Nicholas Dietz is the quarterback for Berthoud. Mostly working out of the shotgun formation. So we have Dietz in the shotgun. Receivers right. He keeps it again. And he is forward to about the 23-yard line.
Dietz on the keeper.
So it is going to be about 3rd and 3 from the 23.
3rd down and 3.
I'm not sure whether Dietz is the type of quarterback that you want to be pounding the ball up the middle, especially if you're going to need him throwing later on in the season.
Yeah, he's taking quite the abuse right at the moment from the Fort Morgan defense. So it is 3rd and 3 from the 23 with 3:50 left in the second quarter. Dietz in the shotgun formation, takes the pitch, and he is hit at the just short of the 20-yard line. So it will be 4th down.
And once again, he's taking the brunt of the running. That's his 6th run of the day, or 7th, excuse me.
4th down.
So it'll be 4th. They're calling it 1, but it's not a full yard.
Pivotal play for both teams at this juncture of the season.
Dietz is still over on the sideline. Looks like we have a timeout Berthoud. So with 3:02 left in the second quarter, Fort Morgan 14, Berthoud 0. You're listening to Fort Morgan Mustangs football on B106 and B106.com. One just short of the 20. Dietz in the shotgun formation, takes the snap, keeps it, and he is across the 20, so he will pick up the first down. He is down to about the 17-yard line. About the 18, I guess. We'll call it a gain of 2, so that'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 18.
Well, one thing's for sure, at the end of the day, Dietz is going to know that he played a football game.
Yeah, he's getting hit on every play. So Berthoud up to the line. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers left. Dietz takes the ball, throws complete down to about the 15-yard line, about the 14-yard line, I guess.
Pick up a 6.
So let's see, they're marking it at the 12. So it's 2nd and 4. So it's a time-consuming drive for Berthoud. Berthoud in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers left. Dietz with the ball, rolling right, looking downfield, and it is caught for a first down. Down to about the 7-yard line, it looks like. So it will be 1st and goal from the 7.
First down and goal.
So it's first and goal from the 8. Dietz in the shotgun formation. Two backs behind. Going left, handoff up the middle to number 22. And he is still running. He is down to about the 2-yard line. So that was a gain of 6.
Woodhill on the carry. Stacked up at the 2-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 2.
Take it down and goal.
They're mixing it up a little bit better on this drive, keeping Fort Morgan on their toes. So it would really be nice for Fort Morgan to make a stop and not let Berthoud get on the board.
So 2nd, and they're calling it 3, 2nd and 3. Berthoud up to the line. Dietz in the shotgun formation. No backs in the backfield. 45 got pressure from. It is caught for a touchdown in the back of the end zone with 1:11 left in the second period. Makes the score 14-6. Fort Morgan.
Pass is complete to
That was a nice pass to the back of the end zone.
Kingsley in the end zone.
So we'll see if Berthoud lines up to kick or go for two.
Yeah, he just laid it up right in the back of the end zone. The defender had no chance.
So they're lining up to kick. Axel Ayala back to kick. Snap, down, kick. And it is good. That makes the score now 14-7. Fort Morgan with 1:11 left in the second quarter.
11 left to go in the half.
That was a really nice drive by Berthoud. They kind of put things together after having a slow first quarter or first 1.5 quarters.
Yeah, it took them a while, but they finally got on track. So we'll see now if Fort Morgan can move down the field after their kickoff. See if they can get any more points on the board.
Well, I think so far the first half has really gone the way any coach would like it to, except for that one play or that one drive where they had several penalties, went backwards, and ended up having to give Berthoud the ball with a really good field position.
Yeah. The only negative, basically, is the penalties that Fort Morgan has had. They had another score on the board. Berthoud is getting the ball lined up to kick off. Alexander back for Fort Morgan.
It's turning out to be just a gorgeous night out here. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's very comfortable.
Very nice. So we got the whistle for play. We'll get the kick. It's a deep kick. Caught at the 10, 15, 20, out to the left. Down at the 21-yard line. So it'll be Fort Morgan's ball with 1:05 left in the second quarter. Fort Morgan up 14-7. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 21.
At this point, we really need to at least kill the clock, if not try and get a score.
So Martin's headed to the huddle now, giving them the play. They go to the line, and they are set in the high formation. Martin's under center, calling the snap. Takes the ball, almost picked off, incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Pass intended for Hernandez, falls incomplete.
That was kind of an ill-advised pass. If that defender would have been able to hold on to it, there was nothing between him and the end zone, and we would have gone into half tied.
Yeah. So Morgan back to the line.
Plus it kills the clock.
Yes. It's not what we're looking for. Martin's under center, I formation. Handoff up the middle. Got a gain of right at 5 yards. So I'll make it make it 3rd and 5.
On the tackle, 3rd down and 6.
From the 25.
That was good hard running up the middle, and it runs the clock. We like both of those things.
That's right. 37 seconds and counting in the second quarter. Fort Morgan up to the line of scrimmage. I formation. Martin's under center. Takes the snap. Looks downfield. Pass down the left sideline. Caught at the 44-yard line of Berthoud.
Fine catch by number 22, Cody Davis.
That was an excellent pass.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 41-yard line. The Mustangs will have it there first down.
So we'll see. They're marking it at about the 43. So it'll be 1st and 10. We have a timeout. Fort Morgan is called. Timeout with 19 seconds left in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 42.
Nice 31-yard pass play to Cody Davis. He had some coverage, but he had inside position, and the ball was laid up where he was the only one that could get to it.
Yeah, he had good position on the defense, that's for sure. So that's where it kind of, they were expecting Fort Morgan to run, and they came out and got a nice downfield gain on the pass.
Martin's 2 for 4 on the night, averaging 30 yards. First one was for 29 and a touchdown, and that one for 31 yards. It's compared to Berthoud, who was supposed to come in here and pass, and they're, 5 for 8. And so, no very long passes.
So the running team is outpassing the passing team. So,
well, they say the run sets up the pass, don't they?
It did there. So it is 1st and 10 from the Berthoud 42. Fort Morgan, Martin's in the shotgun formation. Receivers right. One receiver left. Gets the snap. Looks downfield. Wide open. Oh, incomplete. Cody Davis was wide open down the left sideline. It was behind him a little bit. So that makes it 2nd and 10 from the 42.
Well, those of you fans out there who watched Mustang football last year know the struggles that Martin's had as a passer. I'd say he must have worked pretty hard in the offseason to improve.
Yeah, I'd been to a couple of games last year, and they didn't. Usually when they passed, they had brought in another quarterback. So 2nd and 10. Martin's in the shotgun. Receivers, 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Gets the snap. Looks him downfield, running. Still looking. He's pulled down. At the 30. About the 34. He's going to be short of the first down.
Ball's going to squat at the 32-yard line.
Coach Chisholm was looking for a horse collar tackle, but it was not called. Well, they did give him a first down, I'm sorry, so it will be 1st and 10 from the 32.
Nice little run. I think if he would have decided to take off a little bit earlier, he would have probably made it a little bit farther, but he gave that defender a little bit too much chance to catch up with him.
We have another Fort Morgan timeout with 6.2 seconds left in the second quarter. Fort Morgan 14, Berthoud 7. Stubbs Gas and Oil. Stubbs Gas and Oil is located at I-76 and Highway 39 in Wiggins. Don't delay and get there today to see why convenience is Stubbs' middle name. Morgan Federal Bank, keeping community banking simple and committed to their community. Building today's business, buildings by design. Central Auto Parts, for the best prices and special offers on top quality car parts and accessories, visit Central Auto Parts at 1001 West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. So it is 1st and 10 on the 32 with 6 seconds left. Fort Morgan has come out, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Martin's in the shotgun formation up to the line of scrimmage. Calls out the signals. And looking downfield, throws it deep down the left sideline, and it is caught for a touchdown. He was on the ground. It looked like it had hit the ground. It was caught for a touchdown.
Yeah, it bounced off the intended receiver, and Davis just being smart and running towards the play, caught the deflection for a touchdown.
Amazing. It was a beautiful pass. So that makes it 20-7. Fort Morgan with no time left on the clock. They will line up for the extra point. So Jacob Frick is in for the extra point. And it is good. So at halftime, it is Fort Morgan 21, Berthoud 7 on an amazing play to end the first half. You're listening to Fort Morgan Mustangs football on B106 and B106.com. Okay, you got it teed up. Kick down the field. It's a bouncer. It bounces at the 15. Oh, fumbled along at the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and hit hard at the 35-yard line.
Woodale on the return.
Nice little return again. Fort Morgan. Some of the kids overrun their coverage. They need to be watching and start coming in maybe a little bit quicker to get to that runner.
Make that the 34-yard line. Berthoud will have it to first down and 10.
So it'll be first and 10 from the 34. They did spot it back a yard.
So what are your bets, pass or run on this first play?
Oh, I think he's going to run it.
I think you're right.
They seem to get the most yardage when Dietz runs the ball. Lined up in shotgun formation. And he gets a keeper. He gained about 6 yards up to the 40-yard line.
Dietz on the keeper. Carries the ball to the 40
second and
line.
10. Second and 5 from the 40.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Again, that where he fakes the dive off to the fullback, and if the fullback is open, he lets that kid carry the ball. But Fort Morgan is stopping that, and he's got to carry the ball himself.
Berthoud up to the line in the shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands it off this time for a gain of about 1 to the 41-yard line. So it will be about third and 4 from the 41.
Yeah, I think they're really thinking that their best bet is to run the ball against this Mustang defense. So that's a good thing because the Mustangs had some trouble defending the run. If you recall last year's game against Brush, Brush had their way.
Berthoud up to the line. Shotgun formation. It's a keeper to the right side. Looks like maybe a loss back to the 40-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. Yes, it is. So it's 4th and 5 from the 40.
And I'm noticing the Fort Morgan safeties, corners, and linebackers, when they see that Dietz is keeping it, they're coming up with a purpose, and I think they want to make them pay.
Yeah, they're bringing the shoulder pads tonight, knocking people around. Berthoud in the punt formation, punting from the 40. Snap back, punt. It's a wobbly kick. Picked up running left. Ulysses Hernandez running down the left sidelines. He is finally pushed out.
Ulysses Hernandez on the return.
Let's see where
all the way down to about the 41-yard line.
He is out at the. Let's see where they mark it.
Mustangs will have it first and 10 there.
It will be at the 46-yard line.
Nice run there. He kind of cut back across his field, and sometimes you set up a return to one side and they punt to the other. That time it worked out. They must have been running return left, and they had a wall set up for him.
Yeah, it was a nice return. Martin's under center now. Flex formation. Calling the signals out. It's a handoff up the middle. And it's a gain of right at 5 yards. If not, yeah, right at 5. So it will be 2nd and 5 from the 41.
Again, Bohm is the workhorse, his first carry of the second half, but 8th of the game. Definitely, he's someone that they're going to depend on all season long.
Yeah. So 2nd and 5 from the 40. Flex formation. Martin's under center. Nate Alexander in motion. Martin keeps it. Tough gain of about 2 yards.
James Martin's on the keeper. Finds his way inside the
down to the 38-yard line.
Down and 3.
So it's 3rd and 3 from the 38.
Yeah, I think he had the pitch man. Alexander probably could have gotten a few more yards, but he didn't see the guy coming up behind him on that one.
Maybe he just wants to be sure of himself and doesn't want to turn the ball over in this situation here.
Good point.
Morgan in the flex formation. Martin's under center. Nate Alexander in motion. Martin's hands it off up the middle. And it looks like he will
up the middle. He drives his way to
be just short of the first down.
Short of the 31.
So it will be 4th and 1. from the 37.
Heading on the tackle.
Morgan up to the line of scrimmage. Going forward on 4th and 1. Have in their flex formation. Jared Boehm in the backfield. Martins takes it and gets the first down. He gets the first down. Gets just inside the 35 of Berthoud for a first down.
You know, that was a play last year that they went to an awful lot on short yardage, and no team seemed to be able to figure it out. And Berthoud tonight has defensive linemen on the guards. They even brought up a linebacker to attack it, and Martins got hit, but he fought off the hit and fell forward for the 2 yards.
That was a tough gain, but he made it. 1st and 10, Morgan. Cody Davis in motion. Cody Davis has it. He's open. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Cody Davis. From the 33-yard line. Once he broke it outside to the left, it was wide open. That makes it Fort Morgan 27, Berthoud 7 with 7:21 left in the third quarter.
That's Davis's third touchdown of the night. What a great start for him.
So Fort Morgan lining up for the extra point. So see if he can tack on the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good.
That kick is up and good.
So that makes it Fort Morgan 28, Berthoud 7 with 7:21 left in the third quarter.
Never has that cannon sounded so good, Brian.
Yes, it's been a long time. They finally got to blow the rust and the cobwebs out of that. Early Toyota East, whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Early Toyota East at 1209 Main Street in Fort Morgan will professionally fit you into the car or truck of your choice. Serving all of Northeast Colorado, Early Toyota East. Central Auto Parts for the best prices and special offers on top quality car parts and accessories. Visit Central Auto Parts at 1001 West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Premier Farm Credit, committed to serving those in production ag. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending. Northern Colorado Title, you don't have to close on your house alone. Northern Colorado Title at 130 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan will provide you with a stress-free closing. Okay, Morgan has the ball teed up. Eric Kimball waiting for the sign from the referee, and there it is, the whistle. He will kick off from the 40 with 7:21 left in the third. Kick, nice kick downfield, and it is taken at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Still at the still fighting. There they blew the whistle. So they're going to mark it at about the 34-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Berthoud from the 30. Let's see where they marking it. They're going to mark it at about the 31.
Berthoud starts its second drive of the half with only 5 first downs in the entire game. I would say Fort Morgan's defense has definitely answered the call, and now they're having fun. They're high-fiving each other and starting to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's what it's what the hard practice has been for all summer long.
You bet.
So now it's 1st and 10 on the 31. We have a stoppage of play. Timeout, Berthoud. 7:11 left in the third quarter. Fort Morgan 28, Berthoud 7. You're listening to Fort Morgan Mustangs football on B106 and B106.com. Okay, Berthoud at the line of scrimmage. Dietz with the ball, throws it, and it is caught. And apparently they were calling him down at the 35. His knee must have touched. So that will make it 2nd and 7 from the 35.
Yeah, I think the line judge thought he saw the other referee mark it down, so from the far side he blows the whistle dead, kind of an inadvertent whistle. The Berthoud kid certainly had some daylight and was going to get a lot more yards.
Now they're confused where they want to set the ball. Now they're going to mark it at the 39.
They're marking it where the whistle was blown, not where he thought he was down at.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 from the 39.
Gain of 8, that's going to be a 2nd down and 2.
So Berthoud up to the line in the shotgun formation. Calling out the signals, gets the snap, hurries it. Oh, it was knocked down in the defensive backfield by number 25, Jared Bone. So he's getting it both ways tonight.
Oh, I bet he enjoys getting to do some hitting after being hit on offense.
It's his turn to put the punishment out there. So that makes it 3rd and 2.
Just looking at the stands, and it's probably about 70, maybe 80% full. You know, Fort Morgan keeps winning some games, and you're going to see this place start to rock a little bit like it did in the past.
Yeah, it'll be a great atmosphere. Berthoud snap, keeper, and he looks like he has picked up the first down. They're going to mark it out to about the 43-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Spartan on the play. So it is, they did get a first down out to the 42. So we have an injury timeout on the field. Fort Morgan 28, Berthoud 7 with 6:09 left in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to Fort Morgan Mustang football on B106 and B106.com. Okay, Berthoud with the ball. Pass, incomplete pass over the middle. He was open. He just led him a little too much. That was 1st and 10 at the 42. So that brings up 2nd and 10 from the 42.
I'd like to think that all those hits that he's taking as he's running has got his passing off a little bit because the receiver was wide open and he just didn't deliver the ball like he should have.
I think that he had a little pressure coming in from his right side there, so that might have hurried him up a little bit. So we got 2nd and 10 from the 42. Berthoud up to the line in the shotgun formation. Gets the ball rolling to his right. Had some pressure. Throws downfield, and it's going to be well over the intended receiver. Incomplete. So that will bring up 3rd and 10 from the 42.
I'm thinking that Berthoud's wanting to get back on the scoreboard quick, realizing that time is not on their side at this point of the game.
Yeah, when they give it back to Fort Morgan, then they like to kill the clock. It's a time-consuming drive when Morgan gets the ball. So 3rd and 10 at the 42. Berthoud with the ball. Quarterback in the pocket. And it's a beautiful pass. He's got it caught, and he carries it down to the 32-yard line of Fort Morgan.
Yeah, that was just a quick in, and he got the ball to him, and the Fort Morgan defender went for the ball instead of the player, and he was off to the races.
Beautiful play. So it's 1st and 10, 32, 1st and 10 on the 32 for Berthoud.
I didn't catch who caught that ball. Did you happen to get that?
I did not see who that was, no. It might have been Kingsley. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle and no gain at all. He was stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 32. And interior line of Fort Morgan did its job on that play.
Yeah, I think they've been stuffing that all the time, and that's when Dietz pulls the ball back out and is able to get somewhere because they're committed to stopping Riken.
Berthoud in the shotgun formation, takes the snap, drops back, gets a little pressure. Receiver had it in his hands and dropped it. So that'll make it 3rd and 10 from the 32.
That ball's a little bit high and a little bit hot coming in, and the receiver was a little short and couldn't quite handle it.
Not quite there. I was always told if it hit your hand, you're supposed to catch it. So that's the people that aren't catching the ball on the sideline. So
right.
So bring up 3rd and 10. Shotgun formation. back with the ball, looking downfield, being pressured. Ball down. It's over the head of the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and 10 from the 32.
Fort Morgan's front seven is really bringing it both on the run and the pass play, and just not giving Dietz much time to complete the pass.
Yeah, he was pressured pretty good there. Henry Weimer was the defender that had almost gotten to the quarterback on that play. So we'll see what they do. I'm sure they're not going to punt. They need to get points on the board since they're down 28-7 with 4:31 left in the third quarter. So in the shotgun formation, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Snap, fumbled. He's going to be tackled for a loss. It is a sack. Clear back to the 45-yard line. So that was a sack of 12 yards. So
that wipes out quite a few of his carries, and Fort Morgan takes over in really nice field position.
1st and 10, Fort Morgan from the 45 coming up to the line. 1st and 10 from the 45 in the I formation. Martin's under center. Takes the ball, hands it up the middle, and it was a gain of about 2 yards to the 42. Or excuse me, to the 47.
Bohm on his 10th carry. He has the 1 run for 28 yards and 1 for 10, and then an awful lot of 5, 6, and 4s and 2s. Definitely the workhorse.
Yep. He'll be a sore individual by the time the night is over, but I'm sure he's got a smile going across his face right now. I formation. Handoff to Hernandez. With a gain out to the 49.
Alexander over the right side. Brought down just short of the 50.
Actually, that was
Austin Patella on the tackle.
Nate Alexander that ran the ball on that one. So it'll be 3rd and 6 at the 49. High formation. Martin's under center. Calling out, takes the snap, keeps it, runs up the middle. He gains, that is a 1st down to the 43-yard line. So that was a run of just...
That was kind of the same play Berthoud ran. He kind of faked it up the middle and kept the ball and found a hole, and then he dragged a couple guys with him. That was a really nice run by Martins.
So we have a 1st and 10 at the 43. Martin I formation. Martins takes the ball, hands it up the middle, and it was some hard running by Bohm. He gets a gain of almost 6 down to the 37-yard line.
And you can see the Berthoud kids, understandably so, starting to give in a little bit. They realize that their season's not going to start the way they wanted. And Fort Morgan, Bohm carried 4 or 5 players on that one because he just is so excited to be out there and winning football.
Yeah, they're enjoying it right now. Morgan up to the line, I formation. Receivers left and right. Martin's under center. Takes the ball, hands it off up the middle. 1st down to the 31. So that was a gain of about 5.
That was the freshman Toby McBride on his first official carry. A nice run.
That was a good run. Minute 50 left in the third period. 28-7 Fort Morgan. Some of the Berthoud linemen are standing around with their hands on their hips. They're getting gassed a little bit. High formation for Fort Morgan. Martin's under center. Calling out the signal. Going to be a pass. He's looking, running out to his left. Now he throws it. It's caught by number 15 down to about the 17-yard line.
That was a really nice pass to Kimball.
Ball's going to be placed at the 17-yard line. That's a Mustang.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 17.
Martin's first pass of the second half came at a really good time right after we pounded him with the ball up the middle several times.
So it opens it up for him a little bit. So 1st and 10 from the 17. High formation, receivers left and right. Martin's under center. Calling out the signal. Takes a snap, turns, hands it up the middle. Got a gain of 2 to the 15. So it'll be 2nd and 8.
Boom up the middle.
After a couple plays of catching his breath, Bohm's back in there for the Mustangs.
50 yards, 2nd down and 9.
So it'll be 2nd and 8 from just outside the 15.
Notice that the Mustangs are staying in the huddle just a little bit longer as the game winds down.
Running that clock down. We're within 19 seconds of the third quarter being over. So we're lined up in the I formation. Martin's under center. Turns, pitches it. Going right. Got it, Alexander, down to about the 13-yard line. And we are at the end of the third quarter. Fort Morgan 28, Berthoud 7 here at Fort Morgan Legion Field.
Yeah, you can't be much happier, I think, with the second half performance of the Mustangs. I think Chisholm's going to have a hard time finding something to be upset with for the second half. First half, a lot of mistakes, and maybe those are the things that he corrected at halftime.
Seems to. We haven't had any penalties on Fort Morgan this second half, so it cleared up in a hurry for him. So that was a positive for Fort Morgan. Plus, they dominated that third quarter. There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely. One of the cheerleaders takes a little bit of a tumble after being thrown in the air. You know, it's a little-known fact that more spinal injuries occur with cheerleading than with football.
Really?
In the varsity high school and college arena.
Maybe they're going to have to start wearing pads on the sideline while they're doing their jumps here.
You know, Amy Beltran's done a wonderful job with the cheerleaders here in Fort Morgan. And, you know, they've been progressing for several years, and now they compete at state and do well. It's pretty exciting for those girls.
So we got 3rd and 7 from the 14-yard line for Fort Morgan starting the fourth quarter. Fort Morgan up 28-7. So we're lined up in the flex formation again. Martin's under center. We got motion. Got a handoff and into the end zone. Touchdown, Fort Morgan. Let's see. Cody Davis on the touchdown. That's his 4th touchdown of the night. That makes it 34-7. Fort Morgan with 11:52 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, I can see why the Denver Post had him listed in the previews as one of the players to watch. He's touched the ball 6 times and has 3 touchdowns, and just roughly guessing about 150 yards.
Amazing. Lined up for the extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. So after getting into the fourth quarter here, it is Fort Morgan 35, Berthoud 7, 11:52 left in the game.
Yeah, Fort Morgan fans starting to get happy, and the team's starting to be excited and showing some jubilation on the side.
Yeah, they're bringing fun back to football in Fort Morgan again.
Absolutely.
Okay, Bijou T-Quest letter jackets, t-shirts, and more. Stop by 302 Main Street in Fort Morgan for all your sports apparel. Equitable Savings and Loan, Northeast Colorado's locally owned hometown savings and loan in Fort Morgan and Brush. Fort Morgan is lined up, getting ready to kick off to Berthoud. So we'll see if Fort Morgan can cover a little bit better on their kickoffs. Berthoud's been getting fairly decent returns. So we're lined up, got the whistle to go ahead and kick. There is the kickoff. Nice kickoff. Taken off of the hands of the receiver and into the end zone. So it will be 1st and 10 from the 20 for Berthoud.
You know, you just can't help it when you're down 35-7 to lose a little bit of that concentration. And Fort Morgan, when you're up 35-7, to just keep that concentration and really take it to them.
Yeah, they got to buckle down now and not let. They need to shut them down here in 3 downs so they don't think they have a shot at this game. So Berthoud's back up to the line of scrimmage. This time he's under center. 1st and 10 on the 20. Man in motion. It was a keeper for about 1, but we have a flag on the play. The referee threw it in the backfield.
Second on the carry.
Looks like an illegal shift.
Illegal shift on Berthoud. Actually, they'd given him about 2 yards, so I would guess they would probably accept that penalty and move him back.
It's a little bit of dust blowing through the air over Legion Field as some of the faithful decide this one's well in hand and it's time to beat the crowd getting out of here.
Stand corrected. Fort Morgan declined the penalty, so it will be 2nd and 8 from the 22. So Berthoud up to the line, back into the shotgun formation. Calling out the snap. Gets the ball. Looks right, looks left, and it is incomplete out in the left flat. So that'll bring up 3rd and 8 from the 22.
Yeah, Dietz is just not having a very good passing game. That's his 16th attempt with only like 7 completions, so under 50%.
So I'm sure that's something that they'll be working on this week in practice. So they're back up to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun formation. Dietz with the ball. Fake handoff. The pass over the center. Caught at the 35-yard line for a 1st down. So that was a gain of about 13 yards on that play. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 at the 35.
That's a Berthoud 1st down.
So that'll make it 1st and 10 at the 35.
I think Fort Morgan would be happy with this drive taking about 8 or 9 minutes off the clock, even if they do end up scoring. But I think they'd be happy to stop them as well.
Yeah. Like to see that clock run. Handoff over the left side for no gain. So that'll make it 2nd and 10 from the 35.
Stopped at the 35 by Jake Frick.
So there's Woodiel again with no yards. He's got to be one frustrated young man.
I think he's going to want to change his play design for him. It seems like he runs up the middle, and the Fort Morgan defense is shutting him down every time. Berthoud up to the line in the shotgun formation. Single back. Takes the snap. Looks left. Pass over the head of his intended receiver. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 35.
I think the receiver heard some footsteps coming that time because there was a defender about ready to plant him.
So we got 3rd and 10. 10:34 left on the clock in the 4th quarter. Berthoud in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers left. Takes the snap. Throws it left. And it is going to be, should have been intercepted. It was incomplete at the 50. But it was almost picked off. Chris Pineda. So that'll make it 4th and 10. And Berthoud will punt the ball.
Yeah, with not much time left in the game. There's no use giving Fort Morgan really good field position one more time.
So you have Nate Alexander and Ulysses Hernandez back. Got the snap and got the punt, and it hits at the 41 and finally comes to rest at the 40.
We had that one injury timeout when the one Berthoud kid was down for a little bit, but he got up and walked off the field. Right before that, I was thinking one of the best parts of this game so far is that it's been injury-free for both teams. Looks like no one's suffered any injuries, even minor injuries.
Looks like we have a Joey Schneider has come in at quarterback for Fort Morgan. It's 1st and 10 on the 40. Up to the line of scrimmage in the I formation. Takes it, hands off, around the right side. He gets a gain. That was Toby McBride with a carry. So he got a gain of about 3 yards to the 43. So they're starting to send some of the reserves in now and saving their starters for the big game coming up next week in Brush.
Absolutely. Brush is, again, going to be a dominant team, and we have hope now that we saw that our defense can stop the run up the middle.
Yeah, it looks good. I formation. Schneider under center. Hands off. Up the middle.
That was some nifty little running.
They got to the 48 of Berthoud for a first down. So it's 1st and 10 from the 48. Fort Morgan 35, Berthoud 7. Fort Morgan in possession of the ball, driving to the north end zone. Up to the line of scrimmage. I formation, handoff to McBride. He is a big young man, and he drug a couple of tacklers for about 2 yards.
Yeah, they had him stopped. It was a slow developing play, and they had him caught in the backfield, and he turned nothing into a gain of 2 or 3.
So that makes it 2nd and 7 from the 46. So Austin Cosman, a sophomore, has come in to the game. Number 36, Ross Pennington, is also in the game, out as a wide receiver right side. Fort Morgan in the I formation. Under center, takes the snap. Nice quick pass over the middle to number 10, Austin Cosman. That is enough for a first down just outside the 35-yard line.
Nice little pass.
And I'm marking it at about the 36, I would say. So Fort Morgan in the I formation. Receiver split left and right. Up to the line. 8 minutes left. Handoff up the middle. Had a gain of about 3 yards. So it'll be second and 7 from the 33.
Fort Morgan just in control of the game, even with their JVs on the field.
So Joey Schneider at the controls for Fort Morgan right now, with a lot of reserves in playing. Eric Flughoff, a sophomore, is also in. 7:20 and counting on the clock in the I formation. Fort Morgan under center, takes the snap, hands off up the middle, and gets a gain of about 4 down to the 30-yard line. So it's 3rd and we have a man down on the field right at the moment for Fort Morgan. He's up off the field. That is Monaco Carrillo. Is coming off the field. And he's being replaced by number 50, which I have no name for. So it'll be 3rd and 4 at the 30-yard line. So they might have. Fort Morgan in the I formation. Takes the snap, hands off up the middle. McBride. Tough yardage there. With a gain of about 2. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 2 at the 28-yard line.
A lot of these kids playing now will be playing up in Berthoud on Monday with the Tuesday with the JV team since the 3-day holiday.
It gives them a little break. I don't know if they practice tomorrow or not. I don't know what their schedule is for practice. But I'm sure the coaches I would think, would be happy with their performance tonight. Fort Morgan in the I formation. It's a keeper up the middle, just short of the 25-yard line. So we'll see if they give him he was short of the first down. The ball is turned over to Berthoud with 5:47 left in the fourth quarter. Fort Morgan 35, Berthoud 7.
I wonder if they'll put in some of those younger kids on defense and give them a chance at some varsity experience too.
Eric Flughoff is in. Number 13, Marcel Franco is in. 1st and 10, Berthoud at the 27. In the shotgun formation, they do have a new quarterback. Run off the left side. Gain of about 1. So it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 28.
2nd down and 9. The ball is at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I think at this point it's when you let some of your young kids who worked hard in practice, have a chance to feel some of the reward too.
Yeah, Berthoud in the shotgun formation. Back to pass. He is hit hard with the pass. The pass is complete for maybe a yard. That looks like they're going to be marking it at the 29. So that'll bring up 3rd and still 3rd and 9. That's correction. 3rd and 8 from the 29. Got pressure on the quarterback. He escapes, looking downfield, pulls it in, running down the right sideline, and is forced out of bounds for a first down for Berthoud. And they're marking him at the 37-yard line.
I don't have a number 12. I'm wondering whether he's that freshman we saw last night. He plays pretty good.
Yeah, he had a good arm on. We were watching yesterday. So 1st and 10 on the 38. 4:32 left in the game. Berthoud takes the handoff. My mistake. It was he fooled me. He took it out to the 41. The quarterback is a quarterback keeper. So that is 2nd and 7 from the 41.
Yeah, I think now that it's JV on JV, maybe Fort Morgan won't dominate quite as much on defense.
I'm sure they would like to hold him out of the end zone.
It's one of the things that Chisholm said, that they're strong up front on defense, but they don't have a lot of depth.
2nd and 7 at the 41. Quarterback passes downfield. Oh, it is actually intercepted by Fort Morgan at the 45, running it back. to the Berthoud 46-yard line.
It's a really nice play and a really nice return. And that should just about seal the game.
Yeah, that was it was deflected to start off with, and then intercepted and run back to the 46-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. Fort Morgan at the Berthoud 46-yard line. So we'll try to run a little more time off the clock. Ray O'Connor is now into the ball game also. 1st and 10 at the 46. Mustangs to the line. Snap, handoff up the middle. Toby McBride.
McBride up the middle.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8 from the 44-yard line.
He runs hard, but I think he'll learn at the varsity level that he needs to get down just a little bit more. He's kind of upright runner.
Yeah, if he gets hit too many times, he'll know it getting hit upright. That's something. He's young. He'll teach him that in not too long a fashion, I'm sure. 2nd and 8 at the 44. Fort Morgan at the line in the I formation. We have a penalty stopping the play.
Looked like the left guard flinched a little bit. And the official wanted to. No.
Had illegal substitution, 12 men on the field. So that sets him back 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and about 13 now. At the 49. So 2nd and 13 from the 49. Fort Morgan takes it, pitches it right. McBride out to the right, loses about another 3 yards. Berthoud broke through there fairly easy. Dropped him for about a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, from what I can tell, I think he's going to be a better north-south runner. He needs to try and turn it up.
Yep, more substitutions into the game for Fort Morgan. 3rd and 17 from the 48. So Morgan is kind of losing some ground here, but safely in control of this game at 35-7 with 1:57 left in the game. Morgan up to the line, I formation, takes the snap, pitches it left, running to the left. Got about 4 yards on that play there. So that'll make it about 4th and 12 on the 47 of Berthoud.
4th and 13.
Would this be Fort Morgan's first punt? No, they punted once down there. I remember Wetzig punting. This is Wetzig's only his 2nd punt of the game.
So that's not too bad.
Not at all.
4th and 12 at the 47, lined up to punt. Gets the ball. Nice punt downfield. Fair caught at the 10-yard line for Berthoud. Okay, back here at Legion Field with 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the game. Fort Morgan 35, Berthoud 7. 1st and 10 from the 10 for Berthoud. So maybe just depends if they want to pass or not. Maybe about 3 plays and this game will be in the books. So
a lot to build on in this game for Fort Morgan.
First down, left. Run out to the left side with a loss of 1. So it looks like it will be 2nd and 11 from the 9. Clock is running. 45 seconds left in the game.
I think Berthoud's happy just to get out of here without any injuries, go home and try and regroup and figure out how they're going to take on their next opponent.
Yeah.
Which happens to be Erie.
He is sacked. Up the ball. He's calling it an incomplete pass from the end zone. The Fort Morgan defenders had chased the quarterback clear into the end zone, and they're calling it an incomplete pass. So that'll be 3rd and 11 from the 9.
Yeah, those young defenders out there hungry, and boy, that'd be a little icing on the cake to get a 2-point safety.
Yeah. So 27.9 seconds left in the game. Fort Morgan 35, Berthoud 7. Berthoud ball, 3rd and 11 on the 9. So they're Berthoud to the line in the shotgun formation. Snaps the ball. It's a keeper by the quarterback over the left side. Gain out to about the 15, and that will be the last play of the game. So Fort Morgan victorious in game number 1, 35-7 over Berthoud.
Ending that long drought of home victories.
There goes the cannon, beautiful sound. So 35-7, Fort Morgan wins at Legion Field.
What a great way to go into a 3-day weekend with a victory under your belts. Looking forward to another game, a great game next week against Rush.
We'll take a short break here. You've been listening to Fort Morgan Mustang Football on B106 and B106.com.